Alright, we're back.
With more Class 7.
Who do I want to give the extra hit points to? Sure. Okay, we got homies to talk to. Let's talk to them homies. Hey there, guys. You seem to be doing better. In case you didn't know, this is Elliot Craig. He's the same Elliot Craig from the first 3 games.
Had no idea.
This is Father Gaius Wurzel.
Also had no idea.
I can see that deathly pallor's finally left your faces, at least. Yeah, thanks for watching over us. And for all the help you gave us back at the Grawl as well. We're in your debt. No words can express the amount of gratitude I feel toward the Oracle S7. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, come on. You guys helped us just as much. Besides, it's not as though my powers were enough to make a difference either way. Gaius. Sorry. Pay my grumblings no mind. I wasn't ready. Simple as that. It's just something I'll have to work on. The Dominions are in charge of the Graal's Ritter, as I recall. I can't even imagine the amount of extra pressure that must place on him. Yeah, no kidding. Well, in any case, you've only just woken up. I know you might feel re-energized, but try not to push yourselves too far, okay? We'll try. Thanks for the advice. Magical girl, alley of darkness. Saltina is super mean and evil. Oh, having a look around the village, are you? Are you sure you guys have had enough rest? Well, we're definitely getting there, sorta. It's a bit hard to relax after all the information we've had dropped on us. We've concluded that keeping ourselves busy might help us get over our shock. By the way, about that magic feather that Muse used at the Grawl. She mentioned something about a deceased familiar. Ah, yes. That would be Grianos. He used to be Vita's familiar, like Selene is for me. But he was slain by Rufus's hand at the end of the Civil War. The Governor General killed the witch's familiar? I had no idea. That is indeed how it happened. Unlike Selene, Grianos wasn't blessed with the ability to speak. But Vita bonded with him so closely nevertheless. He was irreplaceable. To all of us. It is absolutely vital that we don't lose Selene as well. Roselia. I know I've said this before, but if anything happens to Selene, I'll know immediately. So please, try not to worry, okay? We will try. Well, that seems like a good as point as any to bring this dreary exchange to an end. I don't care much for ad nauseums, but I advise you grant your weary bones a bit more rest out of your stay. Of course, we'll make the most of it. Oh, that'll wake you up.
So much sugar.
Yeah, I actually have that much sugar. If I want sugar, I just eat sugar.
Whoa, this place is packed with all sorts of stuff.
Yes, it's a shop. You buy stuff.
Something about it seems rather peculiar.
Hello, my young guests. Welcome to Lemuric.
Not so
Let me give you a
peculiar
warning
when you
before you
consider
start
it's set
browsing.
up in a witch's village.
Many of these products are imbued with magic. For your own safety, please don't go about touching things so carelessly. Magical products? Wow, I guess this kind of stuff is normal for a witch village. We've come across some artifacts before, but, well... I seem to recall hearing that the Hexen clan has always been allied with the Septarian of Fire. It appears they're connected. They've continued to pass down the knowledge gained from the ancient Sumerian civilization. That is indeed true. Strictly speaking, our products are a little different from artifacts, but we needn't split hairs. So long as you're careful with them, no harm should come to you. That's the important thing. I also have some everyday goods in import stocked. If you're going to look through things, it'll probably be out of those. Thank you. We'll do that. This place looked a little odd at first, but just like a store like any other. Yeah, it couldn't hurt to take a look around. Do I have any money? I have 1,000 money. 1,000 monetary units. That I can do nothing with. I mean, I could buy Una some new kicks.
Does she need new kicks?
She probably does. A little bit of extra agility for more evasion. My God, I'm so tired. Lisa, are you alright? Oh, hey guys. Good to see you on your feet again. Don't push yourselves, alright? You've been stuck in bed for 2 weeks now, after all. I guess we are a little rusty after 2 weeks in bed. Were you looking through the books here? Yeah, they have a lot of rare stuff on display, so I thought I'd take a look. Though, to be honest, I mostly just came for a copy of the Imperial Chronicle. Really? You can get that here? I thought we were in a different dimensional space from the rest of the world. Yeah? But it seems like the residents regularly get supplies from the outside world. Usually the latest issue of the Imperial Chronicle gets here within a day or two of it being published. Elisa, are you too scared to read it? Ah. You could tell, huh? You must think I'm pretty pathetic. After all, we already know whatever's written in it is going to be horrible. Because of this great Twilight mess, the Empire's a total train wreck. Yeah. I need a new chair. Because the squeak gets picked up all the time.
Yeah.
Okay. Gonna put on
Do you want to just switch?
No.
Okay.
That chair's not comfortable for sitting cross-legged. Okay. When I think about what happened to Reen and Milliam and Laura's father, too. And Laura's initial voice actress as well. And then there's how the person who caused all that hurt is my pops. Elisa. Sorry, everybody. I know I should be trying to set a better example. I need to find out what part my mother's playing in all of this. And I'm curious what Shara's doing too, though she's back with her Ouroboros. I'm gonna go read this in my room. You guys take it easy, okay? See you, Lisa. Black Alberic. I don't think any of us could have predicted he'd turn out to be Elisa's father, Franz Reinford. As well as the person who created me and Milliam. It's no wonder Elisa feels so torn over this. Even then, she's doing her best to put up a strong front. But with things like this, just what exactly can we do? Who knows? We must walk around as the magical girls.
Oh? What's this?
It's a cabin. It says male on it and female. It's bathrooms. These seem to be changing rooms. It really is a hot spring. A full-on hot spring right in the middle of a village of witches? It's kind of crazy if you stop and think about it. I'm not really in the mood for a scrub and a soak right now, though. Neither am I. Perhaps we should save it for when we can better enjoy it. No! Do it now!
Cannot now.
Let's go on to Gandalfo's. Hey guys, modifying your orbits? Something like that. Yeah, I couldn't take just sitting around doing nothing. I kind of wish I'd asked Tobal more about Orbital Arts when I had the chance. Seriously, how am I supposed to break the news to Meekt? Sarah, Fee. Is the Bracer Guild planning to get involved in things this time? Could be. We haven't been able to get in touch with any of the key players yet, though. And we're still having trouble pinning down the location of the other Bracers who are helping us, such as Agate. We'll look for them once we pull ourselves together. But there's no need to rush into it. You all need to take some time to recover. And it's not just you. We're letting old Class 7 take some space to bounce back, too. And you guys only just woke up. Take things slow for now, alright? Okay. Understood. Can I buy a new weapon? Oh, so you're the kids from Emma's school. For what it's worth, welcome to the village. You're secondary contractors for Valimar, huh? Secondary contractors? Oh, yeah. That's the title we were given when Valimar recognized us as being connected to Instructor Reen, right? Yeah, that's about the size of it. This here is Aaron's weapons workshop. We can make pretty much any kind of armament you want, but Divine Knights are our main focus. Honestly, I was really hoping to teach that Awakener kid a bunch of stuff, but things being what they are, I guess I've got no choice but to help you out. I see. We appreciate the assistance. Is that all? Come on, put some spirit into it. I was thinking I'd give your weapons a once-over, but nah, let's save it for another time. Take a look around and maybe come back later when you're feeling more up to it. I'm feeling up to it now. Give me strong. Give me strong.
No, we gotta relax first.
No.
They
I
said
can't
we
relax
got to
knowing my
relax.
weapons couldn't kill a fucking slime. I can't relax knowing I'm weak. Knowing that I have all these
Guess
great
this must be the
battles ahead
local
of me
tavern,
that I
huh?
can't win because I'm weak.
Seems so. No village is complete without one, I suppose.
We don't get to see you two together very often. Yeah, you make kind of an odd pair if you ask me. Well, that's rude. You think so? I'd say we get along just fine. Yeah, Macchiato and I are tight. And we worked together before. 3 months back, I think. Yeah, his name's not Macchius, it's Macchiato.
Yeah.
Because Randy gives everybody nicknames.
Yeah.
He went out of his way to ask permission to use the SSS building for a meeting. I was real impressed with his manners. Ah, so that's how you came to know each other. Wait a minute. Macchiato? I asked him to quit calling me that, but you know how he is. Oh, come on, don't be such a buzzkill, Macchiato. It's not like you're decaf. You should be honored. I don't give guys nicknames all that often. Kinda shows you're special to me, you know. Right, Kurt? That's right. I think I've only heard your nicknames for Yuna and Altina. I never gave him permission to call me Altini. Same goes for Uni. Yeah, well, he's Randy. He doesn't really need your damn permission to fucking do what he wants. He's Randy. He's the Red Reaper of the battlefield.
The sky above Erin seems so strange.
Oh.
Yeah, because we're in a
Yeah.
different dimension.
It's like we're in a completely different world.
Because we
Wow.
are.
The Hexen clan village is quite a mysterious
It's not
place.
that mysterious.
He's holding Milliam's hat.
I'm sad now.
Think of how he feels. He watched her die. Use the Salbarea plus Milliam's hat.
Why would you do that?
Because I know something that you don't. That's Milliam's hat. Milliam. Indeed. It made its way over to me somehow, through the space-time distortion. Perhaps it was fate itself that brought it here. I see. Maybe so. Orion. Altina, rather. I was thinking I'd give this to you once you'd woken up, but I want it. Please, take it. You were the only family she had. I can't. You should be the one to hold on to it. That's what Milliam would have wanted. I see. Very well, then. I'll take good care of it. I don't know if you saw it, but you just had a little bit of the Black Smokies.
I did not.
I'd actually convinced myself that I'd never be able to get over things so long as it was in my possession. Still, in a way, I'm almost relieved to keep it, as maudlin as that sounds. But with the curse spreading throughout the Empire, it's more imperative that we figure out how the board will play out from here. The board? Wait, does this have something to do with whatever Muse's been up to? Ah, that's right. Instructor Randy did say you might be able to inform us. That I would. I've already briefed both him and the rest of Class 7 about the situation, in fact. It's only fair I tell all of you as well, now that you've awoken. Now listen closely and try to follow along. I know Schwartz is your instructor, but that doesn't mean stupidity is allowed on my watch. So Muse's actual identity is Mildine Uzlith de Cayenne, the soon-to-be Duchess of the Cayenne family. The pieces are all coming together, so to speak. I assume the Intelligence Division knew all of this all along? Wait, so all of this is for real? You're seriously telling me that Muse foresaw the possibility of something going wrong with Heimdall, and headhunted top members of the provincial armies just to prepare for it? That's precisely what I'm telling you. The Viceland Army, she calls it. I only know what I've been told, but it seems Brigadier General Bardius, General Le Guin, and Vita have also been in cahoots with her. Tens of thousands of elite troops all gathered together in secret with the recovered Pantagruel as their flagship. It's possible that they intend to independently opposing the Chancellor and his faction. But that's insane. Tens of thousands is considerable, but still inadequate to oppose the Imperial army. If I remember right, Erebonia's army is a good 800,000 soldiers strong, isn't it? And with the national mobilization law in effect, that total can only rise from there. Lady Mildene's efforts are doomed to a brave yet ultimately futile act of resistance. She's well aware of this, hence why she's parted company with the rest of the 4 great houses. The Viceland army is on its own from here on out. Nevertheless, that girl will find a way. She's almost certainly weaving a counterplan against the Chancellor, even as we speak. Her keen foresight on how things would occur left even Marquis Hyarms and myself bewildered. But I'm certain there are many other risks involved that we couldn't hope to imagine. We ourselves were blind to Muse's true intentions until only recently. As such, it is crucial that we determine what steps the government and the Viceland army might take next. Such is my duty as the Lord of the 4 Great Houses, as well as the brother of the enemy we found in Crossbell's Governor General. Eustace. Oh. A little to the left. Too far left. Right in the middle. Yeah, right there. This is a little too much for me right now. I think my head's starting to spin. Down. It's still nothing compared to what Muse's had on her shoulders this whole time. If only we'd known. This is a very complex situation, to be sure. It's far from clear what the correct course of action might be. Lower. Even more. Left. Right. Down. Perfect. But the blindfolds are all off now. All we can do is face what lies ahead. Even if we must do so without Class 7's most central piece, your instructor. Well, that helped clear some things up at least. He's taking things pretty hard though, huh? Yeah. Instructor Rean isn't the only loss he has to deal with. Indeed. Yeah, he liked Millie.
Yeah.
Everybody liked Millie. Millie was great. She was just bouncy and fun and the best. Zoom, 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 zoom.
What a lovely flower bed.
Zoom, 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 zoom.
With all these flowers blooming, you'd think it was spring. Wait. And these blue lavenders. They're...
Blue lavender.
Errand flowers. Like the ones the Archbishop requested during our field exercises.
Freaking blue. I love how she calls them blue lavenders. And I'm just sitting here thinking, oh man, these green reds look great. Because lavender's a different color. Blue lavenders, red purples. Dope. Oh no. Oh good, she doesn't have voiced parts. Except for me. Oh, it's you. Feeling right and rested already? See, I can be Laura's new voice actress. Laura S. Arcade. More or less. Oversleeping's got me super out of it, though. Sorry for bringing this up again, but has Viscount Arcade... Yeah, he died. He dead. Goodbye. From what I've heard, a state funeral has already been held. For him, Prince Olivert, Tobel, and the rest of the fallen crew. They said the explosion had completely incinerated their bodies. Which means they can come back. Because if we haven't seen the body... It was a procession of empty caskets, yet I still couldn't bring myself to attend. Maybe that's the reason why it hasn't really hit me yet. It just doesn't seem real. Laura. It's only natural to feel that way, so I'm thinking they're not dead. Like, Crow's not dead. He came back to life. Osborne's fucking apparently got no heart. He's still alive. It's only natural to feel that way. When I think of Reen, Celine, and Milliam on top of that, it's more than I can even bear. And Arcade is supposed to be strong at times like this, to lead, to inspire. Have I learned nothing? Have I not grown one bit? I'm sorry, everyone. Please forget you saw anything. Words of woe will do nothing to mend matters. You've finally woken up now. You've finally woken up. Now is our time to plan for the future, not weep over the past. Phew. I think we've seen all there was to see. What now? Shall we go back to Rosalia's atelier? Yes. Man, my left eye is just like, sleepy eye.
I want to rest for a bit after.
After what?
Video.
I don't know. It's possible. Not sure though. I'm hoping the Sunny D will give me the awakening I need.
I don't think it will.
It probably won't, but I'm hoping. I know this sounds obvious, but it feels like everyone's suffering. You're right, especially Elisa, Laura, and Eustace. And it really shows how much they all loved Millium. Yeah, I kind of got the feeling Instructor Reen was keeping everyone together too. The old Class 7 relied on him just as much as we did. Yeah. He wasn't merely the center of this group, he was their rock. Everyone drew strength just from his presence. Well, what are we supposed to do now that he's gone? As if Ash and Muse leaving us wasn't bad enough. Muse, or should we call her Duchess Cayenne? It's quite difficult to believe she was putting such plans in place the entire time we knew her. Yes, none of this even seems real. She has a much better grasp on the situation than any of us could have known. Isn't it kind of annoying, though? She said she'd take care of Ash, but we have no idea what she's actually planning to do. I don't like it either. I'd prefer to speak with Ash in person.
Back already, I see.
Rose. Randy.
Man, look at you. Still down in the dumps, huh? Oh, I guess old Class 7's in the same boat.
Well, can you blame them? From what Emma's told me, the combined power of the gnomes and the Blood and Iron Chancellor is completely overwhelming.
Yeah,
So much so that they could bring about the end of the world with ease.
and they did. With my help, of course.
That's terrifying to think.
To top things off, we've got 5 more Divine Knights besides Valimar running around now.
That's bad?
And one of them, that Ebon Knight, Chancellor Osborne is piloting himself.
That's real bad.
That knight had an aura unlike any of the others, as if it wanted to dominate all it surveyed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, it gave me goosebumps just looking at it. I mean, the other Divine Knights had powerful auras too. But that one...
Well, if the Blood and Iron Chancellor's behind the wheel, it's gotta be bad news.
Oh, yeah.
Right. There was something else that bothered me.
Now, Reen, let us begin.
I can kind of tell the difference in voice actors.
Together we shall write the end of this wretched fairy tale. In ink, black as despair.
Yeah, I can tell
Yeah.
the difference.
Right at
It's
the
a
end,
slight difference, but it's a
the
difference.
Chancellor called Instructor Reen by his first name. Almost like he knew him well. But when they met in Heimdall, they were much more formal with each other. Last names and all that.
Now that you mention it,
Huh. That is kind of weird. Hmm?
Allie?
is there something you're not telling us?
Yes.
Well,
Allie, please.
Well, you're with the Intelligence Division, right, Altini? You know way more than us about all this.
Certain things have been nagging at me for a while now. Not just the exchange between the Chancellor and Instructor Reen, but old Class 7's behavior as well. And then there's the fact that Instructor Reen is not a Schwarzer by birth.
Huh? Oh, right. I guess I knew he and Elise weren't actually blood related.
interesting.
Hey, whoa! What are you getting at here?
As a Vander, I'm privy to certain information that I believe may shine a light on our current situation. Please, hear me out. 14 years ago, just before the start of the 100 Days War, someone attacked the home of the then Brigadier General Osborne. To this day, nobody knows who was responsible nor what motivated them, but they murdered Osborne's family in their own home. He lost his wife, and, it's said, he lost a son, but the son's remains were never found.
Whoa. So that's how it all connects. But hold on, Kurt. How did you put this all together?
It's a technique Instructor Reen taught me called the Unclouded Eye. Letting go of your preconceived notions will let you see the truth.
Yeah, he taught me while we were fishing in fucking leaves.
I trust I'm not mistaken.
You're right. I received confirmation myself 2 years ago, during the incident at the Infernal Castle. Though it was only by coincidence, I was there on a mission to capture Duke Cayenne. Instructor Reen and Old Class 7 were shocked to discover the truth.
I can imagine.
Yeah, no kidding. That'd mess anyone up. But that would explain why Reen and his pals were so dead set on foiling Osborn's schemes.
Yuna?
Are you angry? Yuna, Instructor Reen's birth father, doesn't change who he...
Of course I'm angry! How could I not be? Damn it! Why would he keep all that from us? And not just him, either. The rest of Old Class 7 is just as bad.
And you too, Allie.
Come on, you two. We're bringing them back here. Now! No. We're gonna have a few words with them!
Yuna!
Magical Girl Yuna is just fucking, like, I love her hair. She's just fired, ready to roll.
What exactly do you want to say?
Everything. I want to say everything.
Well, that's our uni, I suppose.
No, that's your uni.
It seems that for better or worse, nothing keeps her down for long.
Yuna ran around the village, rounding up the members of the Old Class 7. In the face of her fierce energy, they were powerless to resist. Fierce energy.
Good. That's everyone.
Now, I have some words to say.
Yuna?
Shut up, Elisa.
What is it you wanted to talk to us about? I kind of get the feeling you're upset with us.
Oh, I'm not upset. I'm completely pissed off.
Yuna, please.
I don't know what you're planning, but try to keep a level.
Kurt, Allie, I need both of you to shut it. We just learned the truth about Instructor Reen's father. His birth father, I mean. The Blood and Iron Chancellor, Gileath Osborn.
Oh, well...
So, you found out, huh?
Please, Yuna, don't think any less of Reen. Please, Yuna, don't think any less of Reen.
God, it's so bad.
He suffered so much because of Osborn. But he never agreed with the Chancellor's policies, with his unreasonable demands.
It's true. For all the pain my brother has caused me, it pales in comparison to what Reen has suffered at the hands of his father.
Each mission Reen fulfilled for his father ate away at him piece by piece, but he always retained his sense of what was right.
His actions in the Northern War are the perfect example.
I get it. I haven't known him for as long as you have. But I know what kind of person he is. And I think there's something that we in the new Class 7 understand even better than you do. That Instructor Reen is still suffering. Even now.
You're right.
We've seen it with our own eyes. We saw the way he fought. The way he gave his all to try and stop the Chancellor. But even then, it wasn't enough. So he chose to put his life on the line to keep us safe.
It's true.
Allie tried to protect him from certain death. But in the end, it was Milliam who paid the price. She became the sword to save all of our lives. The shock and grief sent Instructor Reen into a rage. In trying to avenge Milliam, he ended up triggering the end of the world.
Yep.
And now, his father, Osborn, is trying to use him for something else even beyond all that. I know that right now, Instructor Reen must be blaming himself for everything.
Because indirectly, he is the cause.
For not being able to protect Milliam. For making a mistake that can't be undone. That's why someone needs to find him, grab him by the collar, and shake him until he snaps out of it. To tell him that he's wrong. That it wasn't his fault. Wasn't that supposed to be your job? You're his friends, aren't you?
Uni.
If you won't do it, then we will, as his students. Instructor Reen has always offered us support when we needed it most. It now falls to us to do the same for him.
Yeah.
And I swear I will. Not as Evander, but as a member of Thor's Branch Campus's Class 7.
Instructor Reen has been my mentor, showing me the way.
The way. Not anything in particular, just the way.
Yeah.
He taught me to think for myself, gave me the courage to make my own decisions, helped me figure out who I really am.
And gave me this pretty magical black darkness dress for girls.
That's why my decision was an easy one.
He gifted all the ladies of the old Class 7 these dresses.
I'll protect everyone, just like Milliam did.
Even in the new Class 7 too.
And I will do everything in my power to rescue Instructor Reen, so that I can thank him in person.
I mean, you say that, Altina, but you're probably going to get benched as soon as I get enough party members to fill out. So, like her as a character, hate her as a party member. I hate her, Kate.
Sheesh. They got us good there.
Yep, I agree. They didn't just catch up to us, they blew right past.
You can say that again. We came to much earlier than they did, but all we did was mope around.
We let our sadness and our fear of what we have to do next paralyze us.
How could we? It's so embarrassing. So much for setting an example.
So that means...
Yes, you're all absolutely correct. Protecting everyone, huh? That certainly sounds like Milliam.
She's passed the baton to us. Now we must work together to protect what we hold dear.
Oh my god, she sounds so husky. Like, even though Laura is like a super powerful independent warrior woman and next in line to inherit the Arcade School of Swordsmanship, she still had like this elegant, noble, ladylike tone. Now she just sounds like a dude.
She's passed the baton to us. Now we must work together to protect what we hold dear. Reen has always devoted himself to helping others. We owe it to him to follow his example.
I really hope Laura doesn't have too many voiced parts in this.
Do you remember what we told Reen and Milliam that day? That we'd work to stop the war on the surface and find out what's happening behind the scenes. It's time for us to do just that.
And don't forget about Crow. Seems like he's got his memories back.
Yeah, we'll get him back on our side even if we gotta beat some sense into him first.
Crow and maybe Reen are probably going to be the only two men on the party. Well, maybe Joshua.
I like the way you think.
It's not going to be easy, though. Especially with that mobilization law in full effect.
True, but we can start by investigating that black pleroma grass that sprang up after the ritual.
Looks like all you guys needed was a little kick in the butt and you're back on track.
Yeah. Track back.
I'm glad to hear it.
Yeah. But this is only the beginning. Aside from rescuing Instructor Reen, we've still got to find Muse and Ash. And everyone else from the branch campus, too.
You're absolutely right.
We're going to take everything back. Our instructor, our entire world.
You won't be doing it alone. We'll be there to help you every step of the way.
You have our gratitude for bringing us back to our senses.
Yeah, thanks.
The trial that awaits us will be the ultimate test of Class 7's worth.
And that means all of us. There's no difference anymore between old and new Class 7.
That's right. Our shared goals have united us. And together, we can overcome any challenge.
Right. Right.
I don't know what you're trying to do, but it's not going to be accomplished.
We'll see. Oh. Where's the worm?
Yeah, I said it wasn't
What
going to be
happened to the
accomplished.
worm?
Well, when I don't have socks on my feet, I get cold.
I also have cold feet. My socks are back there. Viceland Army's flagship, aerial battleship Pantagruel.
No.
Oh, you're so toasty now. Oh my god, he's
Such a brat.
1420 hours. We've cleared the 3rd Air Fleet search radius.
Oh, so toast.
Good. Return to alert level 2. Now, full rudder starboard. We're headed north-northwest.
Yes, sir.
My,
They're all so well trained. Every soldier knows his proper place. I can't help but wonder how the Civil War would have turned out if this army of yours had been around back then.
I can't imagine it would have changed things in the end. At most, we might have prolonged the war for a year or so. Though if we'd had a more suitable leader, things might have turned out differently.
I do believe you're right.
Oh, please. You're giving me too much credit.
Supreme Commander of the Viceland Army, Lady Mildine Usulet de Cayenne.
It's only thanks to your generous assistance that I even stand aboard this airship.
So you claim. But you're the one who arranged all of this.
That's right. The way you see tens of thousands of moves ahead, you could even teach the Blood and Iron Chancellor a thing or two. I imagine you'd make a fine Anguis for the Society if you were so inclined.
Well, I certainly would enjoy meeting the infamous Grand Master in person. However, in the end, I too failed to stop the Great Twilight. Failing to notice that Ash had taken that gun is one of my greatest regrets.
Yep. Again, Ash took the gun from the soldier in the underground.
Yep.
And she looked over at him and saw it, but she didn't notice what had happened. And then she thought to herself, I feel like I just missed something important.
Yeah.
And it was important.
That one mistake was all it took. If only I had seen it, I might have been able to stop him.
Perhaps it was simply the will of Adios. Or far more likely, the curse.
Yes. It's something powerful enough to completely defy the laws of causality. How impressive that you were able to use that very power to devise a counterattack.
Perhaps. But it's an unforgivably cruel plan. No different from taking the entire world hostage. How could I face Instructor Reen or the rest of Class 7 ever again?
Putting Schwarzer aside for now, what's become of the members of both Class 7s? They ended up escaping to your village, did they not? I haven't heard anything more than that.
Nor have I. At least it seems they made it there safely. Minus Crow and Ash, of course. Though it's hard to say if they'll be able to bounce back after witnessing the worst possible ending firsthand.
They're going to be fine. I'm sure of it. I believe in Yuna, Kurt, and Altina. They'll inspire the others and shake them out of their despair. Then together, they'll start moving forward. The time I spent with them in class made that more than clear.
Man, I'd love to be able to save.
Still no saving.
Ash? Ash?
Damn it. I never asked for this. You think I need to be hidden away somewhere? I got myself into this shit. I'll get myself out. No freaking way.
There's a Hector for you. That's cool. No, never mind. We're just going to see what everybody's up to. This is certainly a facility. Oh, hey, Reen. Reen's not having a good day there.
Nope.
Hey, Sea Dog. How'd you come back to life is the real question.
Ah, there you are. Been looking for you.
Shut up, George. Or Georg, whatever the hell you want to be. Oh.
Oh, it's just you guys.
McBurry. Force number 1 of Urboros, McBurn, the Almighty Conflagration.
What do
mean, just you guys?
You got your memories back then?
No. That's not McBurn.
So, what's your plan now that shit's about to go down?
No.
About that.
He doesn't sound as like gruff as McBurn did.
Yeah.
McLoser's more like
My
it.
contract's up. I'm nobody's pawn anymore. Right now, I'm just the Azure Awakener, and that means I've got my own role to play. At least, for what little time we've got before it's all over.
Oh yeah?
This is not the right McBurn.
It's fine, though. Works out well enough
He's
for
just
me.
normal now.
Gives me one final shot at getting revenge for my grandfather. But if you're looking for a fight, you better keep walking.
That's a damn shame. Well, if the mood strikes you, you know who to call.
He never fails to get on my nerves. But you, why are you so...
Completely irresistible? Don't tell me you fell for me. Nah, guess not. Your heart already belongs to that master of yours, huh? Unless a certain goody two-shoes went and stole it away.
Yeah, Reen did that.
Absolutely not.
Stop blushing,
I
Duvalie.
swear, why is it that you, McBurn, and that ogre girl all treat me like I'm some love-struck little child?
Because you are.
Well, you kinda are.
Yeah. Exactly that.
Anyway... What exactly do you plan to do about him?
It's his own problem to deal with. The way he is right now, I don't have it in me to bother with him.
Come on, Carl. I thought we were homies. Like, I cried for you at your funeral. We fought together. We died together. Well, you died. Oh, there's Reen. He's still berserk.
Oh no. That's not good.
No, it's not.
You need to get a hold of yourself. Fine then.
Magic sleepy spell.
Oh. Just kidding.
Magic sleepy spell.
Good night. Sleepy.
Nice work. We're lucky you're here.
Shut up, Georg.
You.
You did like all of the bad. You were a traitor the whole time. Copper Georg.
You finally got him under control. I'd suggest keeping him like that. Don't worry, though. It won't be much longer. The rivalries will begin soon.
Oh, just shut up! We're not going to be part of your evil scheme!
You don't really have much of a choice here, Celine.
You need to beat this. Come on! Think of all the people who are counting on you, waiting for you to snap out of this.
Those clothes are in tatters.
Yep.
Do you hear me? Reen Schwarzer!
Why'd you need to be like Reen Schwarzer? We all knew who it was.
In case you need to know for the millionth time. Billionth time.
I think we already all saw that. Prologue, we did it.
Hooray! Vale Simos.
System save. Okay. That'll be all for this time. Until next time, everybody.
Get Class 7 together. Do stuff.
Maybe stop the end of the world. Too
Maybe.
late.